Bruce, Danny Webster, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Obviously, it's only preseason, so you take it with a grain of salt, but you see what Karlsson's line did at both ends against McKinnon's line. How do you think they fared?
Very well. I thought they played solid game, got better as the game went on. I like the goal they scored. It was greasy. Get it behind, go win a puck, get to the front of the net, because I thought they had some opportunities. And maybe you're looking for each other a lot over the ice. And sometimes you just got to play and get a puck to the net and look for second chances. I thought that was a good third period for us in that regard. Even the Howden goal was again, it's a good rush attack. We're off net. We win a puck. We get a puck to the net. We got layers going to the net and score. So 2 goals we scored in the third were both, not power play or rush or high end plays, or just hockey, good hard hockey plays. And closer we get to those types of goals, the better off we're going to be, because teams will start defending harder, next week. So get used to that. Carly was in all alone, so they're going to have their opportunities too with their speed and their pace. And like I said, make some transition plays. I think they're all too smart to not see the ice when it's there. But reading off one another, I thought, got easier for them as the game went on. I'm not worried about any one of their defensive games. No matter who they play with, they're going to give us solid games. They know how to play away from the puck. And the fact that they're probably going to be matched up against good lines all year and bring offense, that's be a big bonus for us if we end up on the plus side of the ledger in those.
Ken, then Alan.
Ken Wilkeson, Midnight Vegas. What were you looking for out of the Marner and Hurdle combo, and how did you feel it went?
I thought they got better as the game went on too. Second period, we started breaking down their man-to-man coverage a bit. I thought those guys read off one another. Mitch is the right winger, but he plays a lot like a centerman in terms of wanting the puck, handling the puck, seeing the ice. And Hurdle is the center that can play a lot like a power winger. Gets inside, and he's looking to shoot the puck when he gets between the rings. So I think there's an opportunity for those two to have some chemistry. Marner and Jack is still something in the books, but I wanted to try Marner and Hurdle sooner or later. It came tonight. I thought they looked good. Satter on the other side, he's going to play his game. He's been in the league a long time, playing very direct games, so he's not a tough guy to read off. So I thought, like I said, they look good too.
Alan?
Bruce, off the ice, October 1st obviously is a difficult day for Las Vegas. And in the first period, there was the announcement about the foundation, granting $1 million. And I'm just kind of curious, is there any other role a Major League sports team can play in dealing with these, these mass killing kind of tragedies?
Well, I think the biggest thing you can do is, first of all, have empathy and be part of the community and give back. I think I wasn't here. I was in Boston. That was a big part of what happened with the Knights, the timing of their first season. And I think that's one of the reasons they've been embraced here, is they are the players to this day. And I know there was a lot of different ones then, are a big part of the community and want to do what they can to lift people's spirits, especially in a situation like this. The foundation getting involved, I think, listen, it helps, right? People need a little bit of, that too after, those tragedies. So good on them for it being a two-pronged approach, helping with the daily economics of life, and then getting involved in the community and picking people's spirits up, especially if, they've lost loved ones. So, it's a tough situation, but I think Vegas and the Knights organization has done a great job trying to do everything they can.
Take 2 more, Vince, then back to Danny.
Vince Sapienza, Fox 5. This morning you talked about how obviously you like that Colorado brought their big guns to push your team. Did you see the push happening in terms of the competitiveness, the pace, pickup for the entire team?
I thought so. They got a lot of high-end players too that play a lot of minutes, and they know that next week's there's no points in the standings for tonight. But they're competitive people, and they're out there against our competitive people, so I think they want to come out on the right side of it. So I thought it was, as I said, I thought it was a good exhibition game in terms of pace and high-end guys competing, not just trading chances, so to speak, right? That's the last thing you want. Yeah, it might help our goal-scoring totals, but it's not going to help us next week when teams bear down. So I thought, the way both teams checked was good for both teams. They'd probably say the same thing. I don't know how much their top guys have played, but their start's right around the corner, so they probably need it as well.
not a lot of volume for Schmid in the last 2 periods, but do you like the way he rebounded after giving?
Yeah, but there was a lot of action around the net. He had to be ready. I mean, they were off net a few chances. We blocked some. There were some scrambles around the front of the net. So even though there was only 20 shots, I still thought there was some quality chances he had to be ready for. So, good for him. He's been solid for us whenever he's been in the net. He looks composed. Thought his puck play got out, played the ones he's supposed to, moved it quick. Did we always execute the next play? Sometimes there's still guys getting used to that, but liked his game. All our goaltenders have been solid. We had a third period the other night. There was a few goals in front of our net. It's been the only kind of breakdown. I wouldn't put that on a goalie. Some of it was our, D not vacating that area. Other than that, we've been pretty clean from the goaltender to the D in terms of the, chemistry with, reading off one another, and then our forwards getting back. Colorado makes it hard on your forwards. That's why I see there was some slot chances tonight that I think it was the second period there that we got stuck in our end once, and we had to be sharp. But we've been good in front of our goaltenders, and I'll use Schmid for example. He was square tonight to the puck and didn't look out of control at all, and he can't because they'll make the extra pass. So good on him.
How did things develop for you on that last goal? Or your goal, I should say.
Yeah, forecheck by Smitty. He got the puck, found Stone in the slot. He just kind of slid it over to me, and on my second try, I was able to whack it in. Yeah, simple.
Not that simple. Falling down on your knees, that's not an easy move.
Yeah. I mean, nice block from the D on the first initial shot, but wanted it.
It's just a preseason game, but how did this feel even just more important and more special knowing the date today?
Yeah, emotional day for sure. So, every October 1st is to honor, the fallen and So, I mean, a win doesn't really matter, but just a day in general and how us as an organization, honor every year and let's not forget. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, kind of along those lines. Like, what do you remember from that game in particular?
Back in 17.
When England had like the
Which game are you talking about now?
the game the very first home game, the one you guys honored everyone for October 1. I
Oh,
think it was
the Arizona game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super emotional. It was a great speech and I just remember it being super emotional, and there was no way we were going to lose that game, and we came out flying, and it turned out to be a great night. So, I'll never forget that game. Yeah.
Do you remember how many points you had in that game?
Absolutely 0. Yeah.
Will, this morning you said you'd be ready if the games were today.
Yeah.
I'm curious what you got out of this game with your line, obviously the highlight reel goal, but throughout the entirety of the game.
I liked the way we played today. I thought we found each other pretty well, and we had scoring chances. And obviously, going against McKinnon's line for the most part of that game it's good to get the pace going. Super dangerous line, but I think we handled it pretty well and played a decent game. So.
How does this guy compare to the old 81 you had on your line?
The 61?
Yeah.
Different players. He's a little bigger, taller, but he reads the game super well. You got to get used to the long stick because that thing can, it has abilities that I haven't really, played with before. So just got to adjust a little bit and just be ready to receive a puck when it comes.
Quieter?
Definitely, yeah.
Proud of when you look at your body of work over your last 2 starts?
Just getting more comfortable, I guess. Not necessarily one thing, but I think I'm moving pretty well. So a couple things to work on, obviously, but so far feeling pretty good.
What are the things that I guess you would want to tune up before the regular season starts when you say there's things you want to work on?
I think probably just puck handling behind the net a little bit and a little bit more patient on the short side.
How useful is that final couple minutes where they're pressing, their big guns are here, and how much does that help you moving forward?
I mean, playing against those guys, is a great test. They're going to be like that in the regular season, and I think that really good game, a couple good chances, and we stuck with it and got the win in the end.
How good is it for your confidence to get a game like this where you only give up 1 goal against a team that has that kind of firepower?
It's good. You know, at the end of the day, it's a team win, so I think the confidence for everyone is boosted a little bit after that. But you know, just getting the feel, getting some good saves, for sure gives you a confidence booster.
Any extra motivation just knowing that it's maybe the most important date in franchise history, and a lot of that was on the minds of many fans in the stands?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a tragic day. Back then I was in Switzerland, so we even heard about it back there. So getting the win today, I think, means a lot for the guys and Vegas.